It's a tradition that stretches back to 1934, and today we are inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit as we kick off the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration with a first of 3 on this Thanksgiving Day, and it is a classic. The Packers and the Lions on EA Sports. On the visiting sideline, there you see Packer head coach Matt LaFleur. His team 5 wins over their last 7 games. Across the field on the Lions sideline, Dan Campbell. His guys ready to get things started here on Thanksgiving Day. It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And it wasn't that long ago that there were a lot of conversations about whether Jared Goff was truly going to be a frontline starter in the NFL, and he has proven all of those critics wrong. He's taken his game up big notches in the last few years. Now what he needs to do, sustain that success in the regular season come playoff time.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. In motion goes the tight end. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, Goff. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw, Goff. Looking for right, and he finds him. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Lions first down.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
13 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Packers' 29-yard line.
Here's Goff. He's got right on the short throw. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Williams, the man in motion left. Off play action. Here's Goff. It's Williams on the catch. So the completion gets him just a yard. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Brings up 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
Now in his third season as the guy in Green Bay, and he's thrown for at least 25 touchdowns in each of the last 2 years. He and his team believe they are due for a deep playoff run.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The Lions offense and receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set to go once more. And he's putting together some kind of campaign. Currently second in the NFL in touchdown receptions among wideouts. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Touchdown, Detroit! Jahmyr Gibbs, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the turnover sets it up, and then a touchdown run here on the ensuing play.
And Brandon, a lot of times you see teams take shots in the passing game on a quick change like this. They go right back and throw one for the end zone. Here they just called a running play looking to get a few yards, but he's able to work his way downfield and take it into the end zone. The end result, the exact same thing as going for it in the passing game.
Packers nothing. Jack Fox to
so an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Our game here, the first of 3 on this Thanksgiving Day, and maybe more importantly for all of us at EA Sports, it kicks off the NFL's honoring of our namesake, John Madden. They've dubbed this the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration. Coach, of course, called so many of these Thanksgiving Day games in Detroit, also in Dallas, 20 in all. And his love of football and family and turducken, it really shined through. So Charles and I happy to try as best we can to carry on the tradition here on this great American holiday. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Love now. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First down. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Packers.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing.
The 46-yard line.
Pass caught. That's Golden. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And a Packer first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Tyreek Williams on the stop. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Lions' 30-yard line.
Play action this time with Love. That's taken in. Dontavian Wicks. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
23 yards.
23 yards on the play.
Packers first down. First and goal, Green Bay.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line.
He's brought down at his own 4-yard line.
Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Gibbs straight ahead. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And they'll send Williams in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he steps out of bounds all the way up at the midfield stripe. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. On the give, here's Gibbs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Goff now looking to throw.
47-yard line.
That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
25 yards on the play. That's good. 4 on line.
Now it's gone.
1st down.
He'll go right back to St. Brown. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
St. Brown. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 15.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a gain of a yard.
Here's Goff.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score.
The kicker on for the
no going after. For 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0.
17. Packers nothing.
That time a 9-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about it.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. 17-0 our score after 1. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. In motion, the tight end. Goff now looks to throw. He's got right on the short throw. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
15-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
I got it.
Now Goff. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, and those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. To throw is Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. Bates' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Packers offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently 2nd in that category. There's a nice move. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Here's Love. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
That's another Packers first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he stopped immediately there. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Love. So the completion good for just 3.
Complete.
And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Love. Touchdown. Romeo Dobbs. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Makes the score
Extra point from
Lions
McManus
20,
is good.
Packers 7.
And that cuts this lead down to 13. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. This offense so far on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
First down.
Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40.
At the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Gone. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down.
4th down.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another deep
off-play action. Here's Goff.
First down.
Open man right side is St. Brown. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Lions first down.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
Stop short of the
a good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Up 2nd and goal.
On a jet sweep, here comes Williams. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
No gain on the play.
They'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Giovanni Ricci punching it in from a yard away. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of old school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Packers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw now. Here's Love. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Love now. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs from 4 yards out. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
The kick is
McManus's point after is good, and then cuts this lead down to 13.
14.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
There's Goff.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
St. Brown making the catch on the out route. Goff to St. Brown for the Detroit first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Play action. It's Goff. Finds Gibbs on a check down. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 63 yards. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Packers 14.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packers with the football here late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Love looking to throw it. A short throw to Musgrave. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts
To number 88.
as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
And it brings up 3rd
They
down.
need 2. Here's 3rd down. Throwing. Love. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And control of the football is switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. And get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard
Jordan
line.
Love in this offense, ready to get the football back. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does.
2nd and 8.
That's to the tight end, Musgrave.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Packers first down.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
Looking to throw. Love. That's taken in by Golden.
You Golden! A 5-yard gain on the play.
Working out of the gun. Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Love from the gun. That is caught. And it's going to be another first down as they get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. These two teams, they met in Lambeau earlier in the season with the Packers winning that ball game. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep. To throw on 2nd and 10. Love. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And
now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. To the air again, Love. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not
here.
here.
Is good.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Now they go screen. It's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
3rd and 6.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Packers' 44-yard line.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's gone.
At the Packers' 37-yard line.
Wright's got it. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line.
On the play. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Now it's Gibbs. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Goff now looking to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Holding offense.
A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Following the penalty, Montgomery. And he'll take this one down near the 15. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal. Goff. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Goff now to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's right. Out is Jake Bates to try the field goal. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Packers offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. Love. That's complete to Wicks. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Love. He's got a man. Complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 71 yards. And the Packers get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Lions take over
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Here's Goff. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. To throw is Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. Now inside the 25. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Lions 45, Packers 24.
Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in a 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
At the 31-yard line.
Love, they go play action now. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And it's third down.
Here's Love. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Lions will take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. St. Brown in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and here's Gibbs. A good burst there, gets him 7 up to midfield.
Down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Goff. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Goff. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
It's 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard
It's a gain
line.
of 16
One
yards.
play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Down the left sideline. And down to the 7-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Love looking to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6.
Love's pass.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Throwing. Love. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Jordan Love.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
You can almost see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about, not just a sack.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden with an amazing diving catch. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
The Packers will set
They'll
up
try and throw for it. And he is not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. And the try for 2 is going to come up empty. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Another run for Gibbs here. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Out of the gun. Goff. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Here comes the Lions punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one's incomplete.
Intended for Luke.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. He was covered by Brian Branch.
Love from the gun. A short throw to Musgrave. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Love now. Pass caught. That's Golden. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
The Packers on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and a mile.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw now. Here's Love. The short throw to Musgrave. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
Musgrave. 3 and out. 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's caught inside the 25. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory.
A gain of 54 yards. That's good.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He gets that one complete to Wicks.
Love's pass.
2nd down and 4.
Dontavian Wicks. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 11.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
Love will sneak it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Packers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Love this time is going to set up to throw it. And it's caught. And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
Offense.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Looking to throw. Love. And he just that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Throw caught by Musgrave. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. So they'd converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. They find some open field here. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 174 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
21-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 1 now from the 21. Gibbs straight ahead. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 5-yard line.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Detroit, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they suffer their 4th loss so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.